Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Clarice. If this is your first time joining me, I welcome you to my channel and I encourage you to subscribe because every single week we do a lot of great DIY projects here as well as some mama video like the one that I will be sharing with you today. I'm really excited to share with all of you Natalia's new toy. As you can see, I'm in a different setting. I'm in baby girl's nursery right now. Wanted to share with all of you this ball pit that I got from Amazon. Now, ball pits are just the craze right now for nurseries. They're kind of like a must-have little item. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts on this one that I had ordered online. Even before Natalia was born, I kind of had a vision of, the transformation of the nursery that she was going to have and invest in pieces that are going to also grow up with her. The ball pits are great for sensory because of the balls. When they go in the pits, they just feel so calm. They're just super fun. They're also great for their fine motor skills because they're going to be gripping the balls, especially if you get different sizes. On to this review. So I got here the gray ball pit from Amazon. I think it took less than 5 days for Prime members to get it in. I'm not sure how long it would take if you're not a Prime member, but it was relatively fast. This particular ball pit came in 3 different colors, but I did like the gray just because I wanted it to be a little bit neutral, and I thought that it was the best looking color. So these ball pits are made out of foam, and that's why when I unpacked them, they were in a vacuum sealed bag. It actually came in a box, and then in another box, and then in a package where it was vacuum sealed again. As soon as I let out the air, I just heard this like shh kind of sound, just letting all the air out. So anyways, the ball pit was not exactly round. It was kind of like deformed, of course, because it's been, in a vacuum sealed pack. But I've read in other reviews to just kind of put like pillows all around it so it takes this shape of a circle. But honestly, I didn't do that. I just left it for about 24 hours and it kind of looked like this. So this is it. It's quite short. So the height is 30 centimeters and then this diameter right here is about 90 centimeters. So baby girl right now is 8 months old, and I think it's a great ball pit size for her because there are ones that you can find higher, but those are for the bigger kids. Quite roomy in here for her, and so she kind of like swims around, and she also doesn't like too many balls just because she feels like it's a little bit overwhelming. So I do like to fill it just a little below half. And so we'll talk about the balls in a bit, but again, it didn't take form of a perfect circle. I do feel like the foam could be cut just a little bit better, just because I'm a perfectionist. I can kind of see these little details, but to be honest, just looking at it, it looks pretty good. The foam is really nice. Baby's actually learning to crawl out of this right now, so it's nice that it's flexible. What I really like about this is the material actually comes off, so you'll see baby actually chewing this because that's what they do. They just love to chew on them. And so what I actually did before I even put baby in here was take this off and put it in the wash. So it comes with this round mat, and then this whole round thing is one big piece. I can see the imperfection of where the imperfect circle comes from, because right about here on this side here, this is where they cut the foam and this is where they kind of glued it. So, I can kind of see that unsmoothness. But again, I'm a perfectionist. So for most people, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a big problem. I did notice the stitching over here. It started coming off a little bit here at the bottom, but it's not such a big deal because it is a stretchy material. I felt like it's bound to do that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and stitch a little bit at the bottom here just to make it a little bit stronger. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the balls that I actually used for the ball pit. So the ball pit price did not include the balls. I know there are some ball pits there that does include it, but I decided to get this one because I actually had some previous balls from another ball pit, from another small ball pit that I have for Natalia, so I wanted to put that in. But I did get a few packages of these macaron balls. It's from the same company. I actually really love the colors, and the great thing about this is if you wanted it to be, a little bit more on the girly side, you can take off some yellows, some blues, and make it a little bit more kind of like a mermaid theme that you have going on here, just like what I have here for her at the moment. So the balls are actually smaller than regular ball pit balls. So these are the regular ones, and this is the balls that I got with them. So there's 100 balls in here, and I will put the price of this in the link down below. If you do want to fill this up, I suggest getting 7 packages of these. So these balls are about 2.5 inches, whereas the bigger balls the usual bigger balls measure 3 inches. And again, I'm probably gonna add more and more and more because Natalia is gonna be growing up and she's gonna wanna have more balls. They are good quality. You can squish them as hard as you can and they actually won't get wrecked. I thought that it was generally affordable, but people will probably think that it would come with the balls, but they don't. I wish the price was a little bit cheaper for the quality that it is, but you know what? I think that it will actually last. I mean, I don't have a toddler yet, so we'll see in a couple of years. When we have kids over, Natalia loves to come in here and play with the kitties in the ball pit. They love it. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment down below. I actually have another ball pit that I reviewed a couple videos back, and so I'll put that in the link below too. If you actually want to see any more product reviews or any other things that has to do with baby, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Yep.